Hey everybody, we're getting ready to go into the Warner Brothers amusement park here in Abu Dhabi. But one of the things we wanted to mention about going to Ferrari World and then coming over to the Warner Brothers, we do think Ferrari World needs to be the first stop if you're going to do both in the same day, because the crowds were way less and it opens earlier. And so we found that that was a good first stop. Now we'll see what it's like over here in the Warner Brother Park. But we wanted to say real quick, there is a free shuttle bus. It's called the Yaz shuttle bus, and you can get on the, I think it's the Y1 to bring you over to Warner Brothers amusement park, and it's for free. It also goes to the water park, and it also will go to SeaWorld, depending on which parks you want to go to. We're in Bedrock, and we just got off the water ride. Really cute, had really cute Flintstones and the whole story. It had Fred in his little car that he has to use his feet for. It was really nicely done. And it is a small splash, so if you don't want to get wet like Nona and Bop didn't want to, right in the front seat. Here in Gotham World, you have the Scarecrow Scare Raid. Now, I will say, this is not me and Bop Bop's thing, so we're going to show it to you, but we did not ride this. As you can see, we did not ride this because of the going up and down, twirling around. A little too much for our Nona and Bop stage of life. Trying to get in it. Nona and Bop, again, we're in Gotham City, and another ride that we just could not do. It is called the Riddler's Revolution. It is like a boat ride that sways back and forth, but this one has a little twist to it where the actual compartment turns also in a circle. So no, I'm not at my stage of life. Will I be riding anything that's going to make me sick?
Okay, I'm still here in Gotham City, and I just rode Batman Night Flight, and it's another simulator. It's kind of unique for a simulator though, because you kind of strap in like a roller coaster. That's what I thought it was going to be before I got on it. And then it moves you in strange ways, like you're facing straight down and straight up and all around, but it's got the animation, the screens all around you. It's a simulator. So it's pretty fun. I would say this park has a lot more simulators. I think it's because the Ferrari park, a lot of the rides go outside, and it doesn't seem like any of the rides here at Warner Brothers do. They're all inside, so they've got a couple roller coasters like the Wile E. Coyote. We haven't gone on that one. The lines were the only lines in the place that were long at all today, and they weren't that long, maybe 30 minutes, but we were kind of roller coastered out by the time we got over here. But this ride's been pretty fun. There's not a lot of rides. It's more like just being able to have something to see, because I gotta say, this park is so detailed, and both parks are so clean. I've never seen anything like it. I mean, we saw people cleaning the banisters on the railing and the stairs. I mean, they're spotless. And so that's just been true in Abu Dhabi in general. So Batman Night Flight, pretty good, pretty good. Not the best ride I've ever been on, but you might enjoy it.
So here we are in Metropolis. Of course, you can't go far without Superman running into the telephone booth to change. I love the sky, the way they've made the indoor ride look like it's outside. No. And then we're coming up to the Daily Planet. Okay, we just got off the Justice League War World Attacks. It's a pretty cool, simple ride. You get into kind of like a simulator and you go around and there's different 3D movies. You have to wear some glasses and then you get to kind of be a part of the Justice League team. It's really neat, very nicely made, doesn't really jerk you around a lot. So it was a good ride. I'm glad I rode it. And when you're walking into the ride, they have a really cool Hall of Justice with the statues of all your favorites. It's a really neat area if you're a Justice League fan. Okay, we just left Metropolis, had several rides. The Superman 360, of course, sadly was closed all day, so we're not going to be able to see that. We did go in to get in the line with the Green Lantern Odyssey, but as we were waiting in line, they came out and closed it for a little bit, indicating maybe somebody had gotten sick. So me and Bop decided not to take chances, and so we left that. But there was a few shops, a few places to eat, and they have a Teen Titans training academy that was kind of cute. It was like an obstacle course for some kids, things to climb up on, things to go on a rocky bridge, those type of things. Looked like fun for the younger ones.
Okay, we're here in Looney Tunes world. And we just went on this ride called Animatronics, and it's kind of your typical shoot 'em up ride, you know, where you put on 3D glasses and they give you a little gun with a laser pointer and you shoot at different targets. I will say, Bop beat Nona on this ride, 159,000 to 117,000. So that just shows you who's got more of the shooting skills in the family. But we enjoyed the ride. It was fun. It'll be fun with kids. So it kind of fits here in Looney Tunes world.
We're getting ready to go into Scooby-Doo's house, the Museum of Mystery. Come on inside. The eyes on the baby. So we just got off the Scooby-Doo ride. Very cute, especially if you grew up watching this on Saturday mornings like me and Bop did. Very cute, but it is kind of funny. We were laughing at it's kind of a scary little cartoon. So, of course, all the characters get into the crazy little trouble that they do. And at the end, Scooby does ask for his Scooby snacks. But definitely a cute little ride. Definitely enjoyed it. Slow, just moved around, but not long. It was a nice ride. Right now, we're in the Central Warner Brothers Plaza. It's kind of the hub of everything, and all the different cities go off of this main plaza area. In the plaza, it's got the show, the stage for the show that's behind me. She did say they don't have a show every day, so if you're interested in seeing something like that, you need to check the dates and times. And then also, there's a lot of restaurants and shops, souvenir shops here, but this is the Warner Brothers Plaza.
Okay, we just finished going through Warner Brothers Amusement Park here in Abu Dhabi after this morning being at the Ferrari World. And it was easy to get between them. I mean, you can see them from one another, but you probably don't want to walk since it's probably going to be 110 degrees when you're here. But we made it over here. I think that one day is plenty of time to do both parks, especially since they're two of the least crowded parks we've ever seen.
Now, it's possible that it's the season. We're here in Abu Dhabi at the end of their hot season, and so it could be that if you went in a more chosen time that maybe the parks would be crowded, but we have seen no lines. We've literally just walked up on things. It's starting to get a little bit more crowded now that we're kind of at the later part of the day, but honestly, you could easily have done these two parks in one day, and maybe even still with a little bit of lines. But a great time. I mean, it's a great indoor thing to do, which obviously there's not a lot of outdoor activities here in Abu Dhabi with it being so hot, but we've enjoyed ourselves. It's been fun.
Yeah, and I think as far as the quality of the parks, they're just as nice as far as the quality, the decor, just the detail that goes into every single thing. They're just as nice as Disney. They're better really than any Six Flags we've ever been to or anything like that.
We've been so impressed.
It's as good as Universal. It is very, very high quality.
And one of the things that we've been so impressed with is how cleanly everything is. I mean, we've seen people cleaning the banisters. We've seen even one person dusting the artificial plants. Like next level cleanliness. So that has been really nice. Not a single thing on the ground, not even popcorn, nothing. I mean, it's been really nice.
Well, thank you for joining us today on Away Again Travels. And please hit the like and subscribe button. And if you're ever in Abu Dhabi, it really is kind of a neat place to come. We only came because we found a really good points and miles deal, but I'm glad we did.
And you know me, I like to spend Bop's points and his miles that he collects.
Have a great one. We'll see you here next time.